Hi, I'm John Olson. Welcome to Next Stop from the theme park capital of the world. Welcome to Orlando, Florida. On this episode of Next Stop, we'll visit the longest continuously running theme park in Central Florida. We'll soar high above the Wallaby Ranch, and we'll get up close and personal with unspoiled nature in the Everglades. All this and more playful personalities on Next Stop Orlando. The fun starts now. I've jumped out of airplanes, I've jumped off mountains, I've swum with sharks and stingrays. Today, hang gliding at Wallaby Ranch. Check that off the bucket list. There are many beautiful places to hang glide around the world, but there are very few places to learn. Wallaby Ranch here in Orlando is one of those places.
Kind of a hang gliding kibbutz of sorts, you know. We have a lot of fun, and we sort of live, eat, and breathe hang gliding, which is a great environment for someone who wants to come and learn.
This is kind of the mecca for hang gliders around the world. Everybody wants to come here. Why is that?
Well, we're actually famous for being safe, you know. Hang gliding has a reputation out there, and people are afraid of it. And if they research it much, they'll find out that, you know, we have an unbelievably good safety record.
100%.
In all the tandem, we've never put a scratch on a soul.
What's the process in learning? What am I going to do here?
Well, you get in a harness with an instructor. There's two harnesses that both hang from the center of gravity. You lay down in here, and you're completely suspended off the ground on the wheels, and you take off behind the airplane. You follow them up to 2,000, 2,500 feet. He gives you a signal, you release the rope, and you're gliding around and at that point, it's just like if you'd launched off a mountain.
Woo! All right, we are in the air.
This is awesome.
Since the advent of aero towing, you know, when ultralights evolved to the point that you can tow them, it's made teaching a lot easier. Feels pretty nice, huh?
It feels great. What a freeing feeling.
Hang gliding is fun. And it's not about being scared, you know? We'll just go to the downwind edge of the field here, and we'll finish up with a little figure eight approach.
Woo! The eagle has landed.
What do you think?
That is fantastic. That is the best way to start a day
Not all
ever.
bad, huh?
Oh my gosh.
You did great.
You have so many people that have come here for the first time and have stayed. This is like a commune in a good way. There's just so many people that just eat, sleep, and breathe hang gliding, but everybody has a function on this property as well.
Sure. Somebody's cooking, somebody's fixing airplanes, somebody's teaching.
So what's the greatest part about Wallaby Ranch to you?
Every day I'm taking someone else up. That's the biggest motivating thing for me to do tandems. It's the biggest motivating thing for me to start this place in the first place, is my love of taking up people that have never been before.
That was one of the absolute coolest things I've ever done in my life, and if you guys want to check this out, I think there's a website somewhere you can go to. Coming up on Next Stop, the oldest theme park in Central Florida and a lovely Orlando resort. Gatorland is the alligator capital of the world, combining old Florida charm with new exciting exhibits and entertainment. John Olson.
Hey, John, welcome to Gatorland.
It's good to meet you. Now, Karen from Visit Orlando says you have the most interesting title in the state of Florida.
Well, it's the Dean of Gator Wrestling, but I don't want that to impress anyone.
It's impressive.
I've been doing this for about 40 years, but what it really means is I can get down on a gator, I just can't get back up. So, you know, there you go. You get a title. You ever wrestle a gator?
I never have.
Well, let's do that and a few more things. We've got a lot of stuff here at Gatorland.
I'm following you.
All right, come on. This is one of our favorite alligators. He was a wild-caught gator down in Hillsborough County. That's a boy. Come here.
That's Chester.
Come here, Chester. There you go. What you see right there is about 3,000 pounds per square inch.
Okay, what are we doing here?
We're gonna go right in here. And we're gonna walk at them kind of slow, but they're probably gonna turn and run. Hope not. Walk straight at them. Just walk straight at them. Don't be hesitant. Straight at him. Just come straight at him. See, when they don't run, that means they're gonna attack.
Oh, okay, great.
No, I'm kidding. Will you stand up and smile for me today? Come here. Come here. Get your head up. Hey, buddy. Yeah.
That is not a friendly noise.
John, we're going to put you on one of our wrestling gators. Now, you're going to also give this a shot. Brandon, go ahead and get his tail, and he pulls him back. As he's pulling, he's watching the gator's mouth because they can spin and bite, just like he's right on his back.
Come right up.
Both knees.
Both knees down in the sand. And you can hold them right around the tape here. Kind of cover it up. There you go. You're on an alligator.
This is a first. Whoa!
I was told that this is one of your favorite animals.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drape that up here. Let me get my beardy.
I'm getting my hand away.
No, that's okay. This is a very friendly snake. Again, one of our reptiles of concern here in Florida. It's a Burmese python, and there's reportedly thousands of these down in the Everglades, South Florida. This is a Chilean rosy-haired tarantula. Very delicate, isn't it?
It's very different.
It's a different
Especially
feeling.
when you can't see what they're doing.
Oh, it's just crawling.
Very calming feeling.
I'm gonna leave you with that one.
So this is the oldest continuous theme park in the state of Florida.
We've got thousands of alligators, crocodiles, a zip line, alligator breeding marsh that's very natural, full of the natural wildlife and natural birds. So there's just something to see for everybody. If you're a nature lover or you want some of that thrill side of it.
So who's your girlfriend?
This is Holly. She came to us through the pet trade industry. Give John a kiss, Holly. Give him a kiss. There you go. And get up here. See,
Holly.
She's a Moluccan cockatoo, Moluccan, some people call them.
Tim, I cannot thank you enough for a memorable afternoon. What a pleasure.
I had a great time. You were a great sport, and you're not going home with any extra holes. That's a successful day around here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh,
man.
my
It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Come back again soon.
Thank you so much. Take care. You think Tim's gonna miss you? Nah, you're coming home with me, buddy. Alaska Airlines invites you to explore more amazing places like Orlando, Florida, where you can fly nonstop from San Diego or Seattle. Take off with your travel information at your fingertips with their new travel app, where you can manage reservations, book a flight, even make a seat change. For more information on this useful app, go to alaskaair.com. Our Orlando home is the Lake Buena Vista Resort Village and Spa, and village is a very appropriate word for this place. It is a village. Now, Daryl, you were here from the beginning.
Correct. We started with 2 buildings originally. The mall was next door.
It must be amazing to see what it's become today for you.
It is. It's a child that's grown, so it's pretty impressive. Once again, I've been here from the beginning. So
and a lot
nice.
of variety for families to stay in.
Absolutely. We've got 2, 3, and 4 bedroom units, so fit any size family.
Now, it is a village. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite things is the pool.
The pool is a 0 entry, it was built for families. The pirate ship is the biggest thing. That's our #1 focus. Everyone sees, oh, kids come in and they're just, look at the ship, look at the ship. So it's pretty impressive.
The location's excellent. You're close to so many theme parks. You've got a nice mall with designer brand shops right next door.
A couple weeks ago, I had a gentleman who asked if I was walking the pool, and he said, hey, are you the manager? I said, absolutely, yeah, how can I help you? And he said, I just want to thank you. I said, absolutely, I'm glad you're enjoying your stay and everything. He said, I want to thank you. He said, because when we came down, we were going to do all the parks. He said, we did the parks the first day, and after that, the kids got in the pool and said, we don't want to go to parks anymore. We just want to stay in the pool. So, hence he saved a lot from going to the parks all day.
So he hung out at the poolside bar. The kids were in the pool. I'm guessing his wife was upstairs in the spa. Tell us about the spa. It's a really nice spa.
Reflection Spa is 6,000 square feet, full service spa from hair, nail, manicure, pedicure, different styles of massage, so it's very nice.
We have frequented the place next door. You've got a very authentic Irish pub with excellent food.
Frankie Farrell's is another key feature. It's our one main restaurant on property, huge portions, great prices, and a really good atmosphere. It's got an authentic Irish, feel in it. So
it's excellent. You've also got a general store. You've got a fitness center. This place really has it all.
Yeah, it's as you said, it's a village. So we try to incorporate everything that the guests would need. So they really, besides having to go to the parks, they don't have to leave.
Up next, we experience nature at its finest and Orlando's Ravenous Pig. Today, we discover the unspoiled wilderness of the Central Florida Everglades with Boggy Creek Airboat Rides. Tell us about this boat. How does this thing work?
Basically, it's relatively simple as far as mechanics goes. You have your basic big block Chevrolet. So basically all you do is this little pedal right here. You hit that when you're ready to go. Your steering is done through this lever right here. This right here is a hard left. That right there is a right.
So what are we hoping to see today?
We're hoping to see as much as we can possibly find. Gators, hopefully, preferably, and just about any other wildlife that's going to contribute to what we can do. They're not on the payroll like I am, unfortunately, so there's no guarantees. Up over here, guys, we've got ourselves about a 10 or 11 foot male alligator. And if you look directly behind where his head is, you see the grass is laid down. That's kind of been his little spot that he's chosen to come up and sun himself to get his body warm. Now this is a perfect angle too. You can see the distance between the nose and the eyes on this gator. Whatever that distance is in inches will translate over to feet.
That is crazy going through that grass. It goes against all principles of boating.
Yeah, it's the first time and I see it all the time, the first time people that have been in a boating background see that, you could see the look of just total terror on their face, and then they're like, oh, okay, that was kind of cool, do it again, do it again. That one right there, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say is about 4 to 5 years of age.
Does the hissing mean he likes us?
The hissing means he wants you to just reach out and touch him and pet him. Come on, be my buddy.
Oh, okay, no.
No, I don't want you to do that. Honestly, even a gator this size has the bite equivalent to that of a pit bull. Over here, if you look off to your left, on the very top of the cypress trees off your left-hand side, if you look, you don't have one, but you actually have two. There's a pair of breeding bald eagles up here on the left-hand side. This county, Osceola County, has the highest concentration of breeding and nesting bald eagles out of the entire state of Florida. There's 30 just around the outside of this lake alone. Come on, little one.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. Come on, Mama, help him out.
Oh my God.
Come on, Mama, help him out. There you go. You can do it, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, we're pulling for you.
What type of birds are these?
Well, we got a breeding pair of sandhill cranes, and there are 2 freshly newborn babies that have just hatched out within about the last 2 days.
They're already playing, man. Look at that.
Yeah, a little sibling rivalry going on there.
John, this is nature at its finest. Unspoiled nature.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, this is basically what the real Florida is. You come out here and you enjoy what the beauty is. This is pretty much the way it would have been about 50, 60 years ago before there was any intrusion of people and theme parks and anything else. So coming out here, it gives you a little taste of what this place used to be like 100 years ago, our grandfathers had seen.
What a wonderful experience.
Thank you. It's
Thank
my
you very
pleasure.
much.
Appreciate you coming down and sharing this with me.
Orlando, Florida is one of the top domestic and international meeting and vacation destinations in the world. To help plan your dream vacation to Orlando, we recommend you check out visitorlando.com. This website is loaded with helpful information to help your family plan a vacation with memories to last a lifetime. From discounted theme park tickets to sample itineraries, visitorlando.com has got it all. The Ravenous Pig is located in Winter Park, one of 6 dining districts in Orlando. It's a gastropub. What is that exactly? Let's find out. We filmed all over the world, and we've talked about gastronomy in Mexico. We've featured a gastropub in Sydney, Australia, but I still really don't know what gastropub means.
What it means to us, or when we first envisioned doing a gastropub, is it was a pub atmosphere that focused on food first.
You're called the Ravenous Pig, but you don't just do pig.
No. We're almost 50-50 seafood and meat. We do everything.
So what should we try here?
We should probably start here. This is actually a chicken and pork truffled sausage with a house-made mustard underneath here. Tête de cochon, which is a head cheese, so basically a braised pig's head rolled up and then sliced. In front of you is one of our appetizers. It's actually a scallop and pork belly. So that is a seared diver scallop and then a piece of pork belly.
I've never tasted anything like it.
It's really cool. I like it
really
a lot.
Good. So not only are you well known for your food, but you're also well known for your cocktails.
Jamie heads up our bar. She's fantastic. I really suggest probably your next stop here, moving right over to the bar and seeing what Jamie has to offer.
Twist my arm.
This is our house-infused bacon bourbon. So we take actually rendered bacon fat, then we mix that with house-infused organic maple syrup with a little bit of vanilla extract, orange bitters, and top it with soda. And then we serve it with candied bacon.
Everything's better with bacon.
Of course.
So why should our viewers come to the Ravenous Pig?
I guess the number one reason is because I can't think of any reason that you shouldn't.
Coming up on Next Stop, our local music segment and some tasty Orlando brew. For our live music scene in Orlando, we're at the Orlando Brewing establishment, which is my new favorite haunt. This place is awesome, John. I love it, man. Thanks for having us.
No, thank you.
Now, I love 3 things about this place. I love the beer, I love all the stuff on the wall, but I especially love the big American flag. What's up with that?
That was the flag that was used for the opening ceremonies of our theater downtown, the big high-rise and everything. And when they were done with the ceremony, they decided they were going to throw the flag away. Well, the foreman of the job said, no, I've got a friend of mine, he knows what to do with it. And so he brought it down here and we hung it up on the wall.
That's fantastic.
So it's been flown once.
Only once, perfect. And now it stays on your wall proudly.
Forever and ever.
Everything else on your wall, though, you got some crazy signs up there. What's your favorite one?
I think that the reason I get up every morning, beer.
That one?
Yeah.
Every afternoon? The reason I get up every afternoon is beer?
Yep.
I like that too. Let's talk about your beer, because it's really good. It's also one of the few true organic breweries.
We're a 1 of 10 in either the United States or the world. There are the 3 beers that we have. That is the Eminent Domain. That's a very malty beer. Then we have the Blonde. The Blonde is our most popular beer. It's very light. It's about 4.5% alcohol.
I can see why. Now this one, I love the name.
That's Hopgasmic.
Hopgasmic.
That was the end of the year beer. We converted from non-organic hops to organic hops.
I like this beer a
that's
lot.
our last beer that we made with non-organic hops. Everything that we make now is totally 100% organic.
So you guys feature live music?
Yes, we do. I like music. I really enjoy music. We're the original music venue.
I like it.
In Orlando.
Well, and that goes basically perfect with the band tonight, Sailor 1942.
Yes.
Their music is old school, but they're young kids.
They have a very unique way of looking at the world. They're kind of what you would have expected in the Bob Dylan age of folk.
All the birds, all the melodies I've heard, I keep humming yours, shaky vocal cords. Collecting moss and some twigs, and now we have a place to live. Empty nest, no regrets, and where we hold no loneliness. 'Cause out of all the birds, all the melodies I've heard, I keep humming yours, shaky vocal cords. All the birds, all the melodies I've heard, I keep humming yours, shaky vocal cords.
Do you ever get up and sing with the bands?
One time.
How'd that work out for you?
I'm not sure. I think it's on YouTube.
I'm gonna look for that. I'm definitely gonna look for that.
I told you that you got nothing to be sorry for. You're scratching deep if you're keeping score. 'Cause I gotta win, gotta win, gotta win, gotta win this war.
Thanks for tuning in to Next Stop from Orlando. In addition to theme parks, we hope we showed you some other things to do here in the Orlando area. Also, a huge thanks to this show's sponsors, Visit Orlando and the Lake Buena Vista Resort Village and Spa. And a special shout out to Florida Dolphin Tours, who hooked us up with Orlando Magic tickets. Thanks, guys. Thanks also to our show's title sponsors and good friends, Alaska Airlines and the Alaska Airlines Visa Signature Card. Next stop. Where will we take you next? Make good memories, everybody. Do you have any good blonde jokes?
Actually, my favorite is, I went in this morning and looked on my computer, and there was a little whiteout on the screen, and I could tell that my blonde daughter was at the computer again.
24 hours in a day, 24 beers in a case. Coincidence? I think not.